Nobody gonna see that. But we have fun. Oh, here, let me do something. Let's see. We'll see. We'll see. Audio should be good. We're getting a check. Audio check. Whoa. What do we got here? That's what we want for that. All right, how do I sound? Should be hearing stuff. Sounds good. Not. It sounds like my microphone and not the computer. All right. Thanks for the check. Whatever. We're good. I'm just messing around. Different settings and etc. My light. Oh, come on. There we go. You go up there. You do not need to be near that light. There we go. Obviously, you're watching. Wait around, hang out. You know, maybe. It is Monday, noon. 1. Yeah, most folks ain't gonna see this. No, you cannot be like that. Absolutely, under no circumstance. All right, we'll try that. Sorry, folks. If you ever do watch, we'll see. Again, it's live. It's Monday afternoon. Ain't nobody. People are working or snoozing, napping, and farting. Which that's fine and fair. Tune in, check out. Either way, you'll be able to watch and see and comment, even in the afterwards. That's how it is. I hope everyone's all right. I hope everyone's blessed. Now, let's see here. I'm going to need my glasses. This is part of delayed mail call, but I got these the other day. It's a gimmick kind of thing, but they're neat. They're neat. A little keychain type deal. Oh, looky. I have readers. I have readers. Kind of neat. Hokey. But neat. All right. Let's see where we're. Oh yes, I got a order from imagine that Horn World, Horn Master, Harnedy Harn. I got their household article, fairly beefy. I'll read the opening header. Really, really neat opening article. Whatever. How much of their time and funds characters spend on living in general can profoundly affect their health, reputation, and psychological well being. The purpose of this article is to show how these matters should at least be considered in role playing. Again, a lot of this stuff, it's so. One thing I like about the Harn Master, it is very modular, very just you could drop it in, some of the rules into play with other systems, or you could leave out some of the rules of Harn and use other systems rules in place. Their magic in Harn Master and their deities, the gods, the clerics, the priests, how they work, very different. It's skill based, somewhat more. Well, it is, but you don't have to use that those Harn Master rules for those, and you can still use your whatever magic system you like, whatever magic system rules you like, you can use them. You can throw them right in there, and it really wouldn't interrupt the games. It really wouldn't. Let's see. Oh, hey, GM's Alcove. Hey, buddy. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, the Harn Master. That's one thing I liked about it. Plus, it's got that little bit of crunch, and it's medieval authentic. I like that medieval authentic. It's got, and the art is awesome. The art is just. I like the art. The pages are kind of glossy, but I can do something with that. Probably not. Yeah, here's some of the art. Maybe this will show it better. I like the art. And the rules. And how if you want to get real granular, real into the nitty gritty, the nooks and crannies, you can. But if you don't use this household article, these rules, yeah, okay, it's not going to affect your game at all. So I got a little sidetracked. All right, back to household. Excuse me. How much of their time and funds characters spend on living in general can profoundly affect their health, reputation, and psychological well being. The purpose of this article is to show how these matters should at least be considered in role playing. While spending adequate cash wisely can make a household healthier and safer, spending too little can expose it to disease, malnutrition, and scorn. It is human nature to improve living standards to the limit of income, despite what some players may argue. See sidebar. However, much is spent. Chores must be done, and household duties are labor intensive. And I've read this and heard this elsewhere in other sources, places. For a resident of a medieval castle to attain a living standard reasonably close to that enjoyed in 21st century North America or Europe, one would need 350 servants and lots of money. A cynical game master might also see householding as a legitimate, or at least workable, way to separate PCs from their surplus wealth, assuming, of course, that this surplus wealth is not a contradiction in terms. The acquisition and maintenance of property and other aspects of home ownership are discussed in the real estate article, which I believe I do have. We're not going to get in there. Now, the little sidebar. I'm sneezy today. The little sidebar here says, but do I have to? Players sometimes question why their characters should be obliged to spend their hard-earned money on good food, untorn clothes, pleasant accommodations, and life in general. Frugality and wise planning, they might argue, should permit them to save perhaps up to 70% of their cash. Elfie, what's up, buddy? And it really that would really help them get ahead in the medieval rat race. And then there's a little example, possible dialogue between the GM and the player. The GM, you're unskilled, part-time ratters. You can't save anything much because you don't have anything much. You need all you have and more besides just to get by. Player, well, it's true the adventuring business has been a bit slow lately, but we are very frugal ratters. We are very frugal ratters. We are willing to forfeit normal luxuries and live like aesthetics. Show us where in the rules it says that we can't live in a hole in the ground and live on nuts and berries. GM, well, you can live in a hole in the ground and eat nuts and berries, but there may be dire consequences, with a tone of mysterious foreboding in his voice. Player, what consequences? Yeah, you get the gist. But again, these articles, I really like them. They get into the nooks and crannies, the nitty, the gritty, the granular. If you want, you don't have to use this crap if you don't want to. But maybe that could be a focus of a series of adventures of the campaign. Maybe you can hand wave the household thing, and then the players get a letter from the servants. Hey, big trouble, Little China, come help. Okay, they got to go back, do a little bit of, use certain things out of this article. Very nice. I also have gotten Innkeepers. Another article. It's pretty much about the innkeepers guilds, the guild. I have the guilds over in the shelf. More guilds, all kinds of guilds. This bad boy, it's a 12-page article. It's nice. Throughout Western Lithia, the Innkeepers Guild has a monopoly over the operation of inns and taverns. The masters of this guild are mostly well-respected and influential guildsmen, partly because of the high profile of their establishments in the community, and not least because of the covert links between some masters and the Lia Caver. Lia Caver. Ooh, who is the Lia Caver? How will I be using this material scroll? Will I be adding to Hackmaster? Maybe later. Maybe. But we're gonna start easy on Hack, buddy. We gotta ease into those waters. It's a beautifully rich and deep rule set, and yeah, but we could again the modularity of this horn. You could throw in any of these anywhere. Doesn't have to be horn master. Came in late. Where were the articles from? Oh, they're from Columbia Games. It's for Horn Master. Columbia Games, Horn Master. I'll put a link when I'm done. I'll put a link in the comments, and I'll put one. I think I'll be able to edit the description. I'll put a link there as well, so we have it. I'm not good at drag and dropping, and the microphone I'm using takes up the space for my mouse, and I'm super advanced for my terms on doing this alone. Yes, the Leah Kavar, which I so happened, I didn't even realize this article said that. I have this article, Leah Kavar. It's a thieves guild, or the thieves guild in Harn, I guess. We have it covers Western Harn, Eastern Harn, Northern Harn. A little bit. This is only a 2-pager, but again, the art. I just love the art. God dang glare. Here, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be a little wonky, but you folks are gonna get to see this artwork. It's just, it is something else. I've always loved their art. Yeah, I didn't realize those two articles were somewhat, or at least the one mentioned the other. That was kind of a neat happenstance. What do we got? What do we got? We have our lot from the various Harn products. Old and new from my game. Yeah, no, yeah. Thanks, Elfbait. Thanks for chiming in on that and you know, testify, witness on it, it's you can just plop it right in household. Now again, back to the nitty gritty sayings. We have the household budget form. Yes, it is a actual budget form. Harn Manor has that as well. You budget. You can go down to your who gets paid what costs what, the housekeeping, the cooking, what you end up needing every month. So you need to to maintain. So you know what you gotta how hard you gotta press on adventuring and any other skills that might earn you said loot to maintain. If you want, you don't have to. Oh, excuse me. Let me get to the mute so I can mute that if that happens again. Yeah, GM's Alcova. I think you would really enjoy Harn. It's I did a few. I'll send you the links on Discord in your messenger. I did a okie dokie coverage of Harn and some rules. The combat, it's got charts that kind of remind you, at least the way they look at first, like Phase Rip. It's all skill based, class less. Arcane Lore was the next article I ended up picking up. It's a 10-pager, which, again, I'm just looking through these for the first time as well. We got Apothecary. We got the necessity for keeping certain kinds of knowledge secret from the majority of the population is established by the Librarian of the Pantheon. See, Harnmaster Religion. Uh, it's their article. It's actually a book more than just a article. Well, there's the camera. All right. So back to that. By the Librarian of the Pantheon, which states that the unbridled spread of knowledge once came near to destroying Calypsia. Among educated persons, knowledge is regarded as the ultimate power, and the right to have knowledge as something must be earned. The concept of worthiness to know is central to most schools of thought. If one man risks his life in the pursuit of knowledge or invests hours of research time, it is improper for someone else to be freely given the knowledge. This has led to an attitude among scholars whereby knowledge is treated as a commodity. It may be bought, sold, or bartered, but seldom is it gifted. So, Arcane, where we get the chapters and chantries. Nice. Chantries of Arcane Lore. Chantries of Arcane. Chantries, places of study. Schools, I guess you could say. They have more listed. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. What else? What do we got here? I can't. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably. You're rubbing off on me, Alcove. You're rubbing off on me. Wolf. I apologize for the muteness. It's not muted now, is it? No. Okay. And then here's a short article. I had to get it. Come on. Courtesans. Ooh la la. A night of pleasure. And it's about their guild. It's just a 4-pager. Courtesans are providers of luxurious entertainment. Members of the Courtesans Guild are trained in the erotic arts. But the guild services go well beyond sexual ministrations. Individuals visiting one of the guild's establishments, which bear elegant names such as Golden Heaven of the Seven Joys or Perfumed World of Floating Pleasure, enjoy exquisite food and drink and superb music amid sumptuously decorated surroundings. Guild houses are far above common brothels in luxury and decorum. Neat, neat. Little 2-pager about the hoes of the world. And then a 18-pager article, the Weapon Crafters Guild. I like it. Weapon crafters are artificers who make armor and weapons. The craft is highly respected, especially by the nobility and warrior classes. It primarily serves, nobility and warrior classes primarily serve. Learning the skills and knowledge of weapon crafting takes several years of study under a master. Again, kick butt art. Kick butt art. And it's just not like, it's, you can see pretty much every page, every other page has something going on art-wise. I really like the silhouettes. This Arn has a lot of these different silhouettes, different scenes of some traveling, some combat, some the aftermath of a combat, or like you saw there, a little smithying. Tops. This stuff is, I've always thought it was tops. And we got, see, I like this. See, we're getting into the grit. Here you go. This one you really might enjoy. Fritzy. Medieval authentic artistry. I mean, None of these are actual real world medieval clans and houses and whatever. But man, does it look like they could be. It really, really does. Yeah, we got armor manufacturing, weapon manufacturing, brace, the price, the materials, the effort, the elapsed time. Love it. A battle axe. The base price would be 100. 100 silver, 100, they kind of use a general materials. It costs 18 coin. I think denarii is the name of it. I don't know. And the base effort is 56 hours. The elapsed time is 5 days. There you go. Shield, weapon, armor. I like that. That's really useful. Really, 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 really useful. And I got me lots of Harn. Wow, do I have lots of it. I should be running and playing it more, but sometimes players can be lame. Or I mean, tables have different tastes. I picked up this gem. I'm slowly filling in the oh no, Elfie, don't be ouch. Come on, dude. Come on, Eli, don't be hurting yourself. Would those items stats be for their Harnmaster rules? I mean, it's a default base. Yes. Yes, those the money and the time, the material cost, yes. And obviously the damage. Harn does a different damage. They do levels, layers. Again, I'll shoot those links to you, Fritzo, in your Discord, your private messenger. I'll shoot the links of like I said, I kind of, it was like a 3 or 4 part coverage of Harn and the rules. Not really the setting, pretty much the rules. Okay. Now this bad boy is in really, really good condition. Still has the inserts that came with it. This issue is issue 149, volume 14, number 3, September 1989. Dragon Magazine. I'm slowly filling in my old Dragon Magazine collection. This is issue 149. Treasures, bright, rare, and wonderful. $10, free shipping. I mean, there's no real creases. There's no real anything with the staples. I mean, this was setting, and it was just setting in a clean home, clean storefront, clean somewhere. Got the Dragon's Bestiary. Wait, what did I just see? Ogre Chow. Nice. Oh, the nostalgia. Ooh, there's some miniatures. Winners of the 1988 Origin Awards. Nice. There's some miniatures, folks. Painted. Looks pretty nice. The good old days of printed mags. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, GM's Alcove. I hear you. Yeah, I have issues. I have a stack. It's a stack. I don't know, issues 50 through 200. I mean, not every single one, but I'm slowly filling in. I got 2 more coming. I got 147 and 145 coming. I'll show those off when I get them. If I don't get them by tomorrow, I'll get them while at Gary Con. Yeah, I'll get them while at the, they'll arrive when I'm at the con, and I'll come back. And again, I will shoot some live stuff and recorded stuff at the Gary Con and share with everyone. You two knuckleheads on here, Mr. Elfbait and Mr. GM's Alcove. Better get your asses there next year. It's a good freaking time. And it's not as costly as you would think. It really, really isn't. It really isn't. Especially if you go in to get, you have a group going on the room. It's really not. At least, I don't think so. But here's the big whammo. Here's the one I got today. I was going to supposedly, well, yeah, not this one. This one's next week. But next year, maybe. 2024. Because I already have a small gathering attending, and we're going to start looking into the villas that are on site, the condos, the whatever. They're not that expensive either, from what I understand. I haven't looked into them again this year. But I mean, for 5 nights, it'd be worth it. And then all you got to do is walk out of the place, walk right into the resort, and ta-da! What can is this? Con. Oh, what con? Yeah, Gary Con. Talking about Gary Con. I'll be there next week. You should. I know you're way out there in, what is it, California land? Shadow. You should try and get your tookus there as well. But anyways, for the I was slated to get this bad boy. It's a Kickstarter. I was slated to get this Wednesday. It arrived early. Huzzah! This meaty package. It is. Let me dial this so we can see this a little better. Hopefully, this is from. Yeah, Alf. Yeah, you could drive there. You could. Yep. It's about a 10-hour haul for us, but I don't mind it. Shit. 2 weeks ago, I drove 12 hours one way just to get to work. So it's a drive and a stay somewhere. It doesn't really bother me. This is from Goodman Games. It was a Kickstarter I backed. I can't remember when. Not a year ago, but close enough. Usually how Kickstarters go. Ooh, bubble wrap for sending people fun gifts. It is. Holy wrap. Holy ribbity rappity rap. Oh, come on, kids. Let's get into this. Oh, yeah. Oh, good Lord. Whoa. Oh, all right. And the fun of Kickstarters for me is I usually forget what I ordered. And then I'll get the email that they're sending it out. Holy bubble wrap. And then I'll be like, ooh, what did I order? I'm not going to look it up. I'll let it be a surprise. I just know something's coming. Let's see what this is right here. Echo, hey. Yeah, Alf, yeah, you and your brother, come on. ShadowCon, yeah, I know. I want to get, it'd be fun to do something like I said jokingly, but I don't know, SquirrelCon, where all the nuts gather. Yes. This is. Jack Vance, Dying Earth, from Dungeon Crawl Classics. Adventures in a Doomed World. Shiny one. I must have backed to have Pilgrims of the Black Obelisk. Ooh, I must have got some sheets, some tokens. Okay. That's that part of it. I'm going to open all this jazz up. What else did I get here? There's a coupon. House on the Island. The Great Visp Hunt. Phantoms of the Electroplasmic Coalition. No. Cotillion. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This could be fun stuff. I got another Kickstarter Stretch Goals collection. This is like a box set. Holy guacamole! Yeah, Shadow. I mean, I know what I've ordered. I'll go onto my Kickstarter, see my profile or whatever, and say, oh yeah, that's still coming, or oh yeah, that's. But for the most part, I forget the precise, because all except for one Kickstarter that I've backed, and I don't back a lot of them. I haven't. Has come through. They're not sketchy. You know what I mean? It's Goodman Games, or it's uh, you know a redo of like Tolus, or they're already established. I mean, there's been some new indie people trying to start out or whatever, get a leg up, and they've come through. But for the most part, the stuff I've backed is it's going to happen. It's Goodman Games. It's going to happen. So I don't really have to worry about like, oh shit, am I ever going to see this thing? Or all right, Kickstarter Stretch Goals collection. Wow, this has got the like the foil looking. Let's open this first. I'm using my new laptop. I'm getting it figured out. I have to lean in because the font on it is smaller. I've enlarged it, but you enlarge it so much and it screws everything up to where everything's off kilter. You don't get to see everything. So whatever. It is what it is. What it is. It is. You see ship Mars Forza? Damn autocorrect on me again. Yeah, I've seen that, so I didn't really say. All right, let's see this Stretch Goals edition. Dash of Elon Wargaming. What's up? Glad you could hop in. What a fantastic. Oh yes, it is. I don't know if you started seeing this from the beginning or not. If not, watch it from the beginning later on, and you'll see. I got a nice little bit. All right, come on, box. Sturdy cardboard. Wow. So I got. Holy guacamole. I got some stuff here, kids. Ooh, it's meaty. Oh, God. I'm a book cover from way back. I love it. I think about 134 pages to be precise. Nope, 536, but some of them are ads and whatever. Wow. Adventure hooks, environs, patrons, more patrons of the Dying Earth. Of course, it's Dungeon Crawl Classics. I'm not surprised it'll be in the vein of the same rules, just the setting and, some fun tweaks and twists, which I'm fine with that. Okay, judge's screen. Nice. Little threefold, little tall boy. I'll take it. What's on this side? Is this player stuff too? It could be for players and judges alike. You got the neato art. I think this goes this way. Yes. Let's see what else I got here. Ooh, what are we saying? Goodman stop. Yeah, it is. It is. The style I like. Okay, we have a ream of character record sheets. Nice. They're just one-sided. That's all. I really liked when they did the no light. Come on. When they did the scratch off, like lotto ticket character sheets. Those are fun, dude. When you're doing a funnel 0 level, what are you bothering rolling? Just scratch it off like the lotto and go from there. And whoever survives, then you transfer it to the paper. You know, that was really fun. That was a neat idea. Yeah, we got strength, agility, stamina, personality, luck, intelligence. Yeah, same. Same. Let's see. Starting a spell, Librum. Librum. This is 1. Ah, some spells. Little separate. Excuse me, separate spells. We have 1 and 2. Fendel's Comprehensive Cyclopedia of Beginner Magics. And then number 2 is Hulart's Minor Imprecations. Imprecations. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Dash. It's DCC's fun. You want something light and you can have a beer and pretzels type thing. It's got its own little crunch to it though as well. It does have. It's got crunch in its own way. I wouldn't. I don't know if I call it crunch, but it's got substance for sure. Oh, we got the Goodman Games Gazette, which these were always fun. The old newspaper, and you get little stories, little ads, little interviews and stuff, up and coming, and I always like that. I wonder if you could subscribe to this. I would subscribe to this. I bet you can. This says free. It'd be neat if you could. I would just see what's going on. You know, keep your fingers on the pulse. Okay, we have an art folio. Eat. Me likey, me likey. Yeah, I love stuff like this. Right there, this guy. It's just fun. It's a hoot. Yeah, because I still got to go through these. I got the Doomed World Adventures. I mean, hello. Where'd it go? Oh, there's my knife. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Let's see what else we got here? Zero level adventure. Okay. For thousands of years, the worshippers of the divine Ometeco have devoutly held to their precepts and kept vigil at the Black Obelisk, performing the rituals said to one day herald the return of the great god. Now you and your companions are ready to embark on your own pilgrimage to the distant holy city of Erz Damath, banded together for protection from the inhospitable wilderness and strange inhabitants of the dying earth. Dying earth. Good one. I got the little shiny. See this art right here. It's Era Oldest. It's Mullen. It's sorry about the glare, the shiny, and my lighting isn't the most superb. Level 1 adventure. Level 2. Let's do this. Level 3. Magnific Machinations at the Grand Exposition of Marvels. This art's pretty sweet as well. Mind Weft of the Moonstone Palace. I don't know what is going on with this light. I like this style of art too. That's back in the day, the painting type. What do we got here? Jeez Louise. Talk about a beefcake of a delivery. Level 5 adventure. Penumbra of the Polar Ape. Guys, this stuff is it's fun. It's so fun. What's this? Some posters or something? Yepper. Oh, neat. A couple little posters. Yeah. Two or three. 3 of them. Awesome. Yeah, Dash. It is DCC rules. It's a setting for DCC rules. It's just a big thing. Oh, some tokens. Grudge. They all say grudge on them in different types of writing. So there's something with grudge. Then we have this other box set or box or whatever. Let's crack into this bad boy. Cha. Meaty boxes, solid, thick cardboard, sturdy. This stuff will last a decent amount of time. Just these boxes. I mean, they're pretty hefty. They got. I likey. What do we got in here? Come on. Now, I believe this is their tweak of the DCC Fantasy or MCC rules to have Dying Earth rules, I believe. Maybe not. Yeah, it is. Players Librum, the Primer of Practical Magic, and intimate anatomy of several creatures and personages of the 21st Aeon. So, monster manual and a world map. Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, kids. And they all say, obviously, based on the Dying Earth book series by Jack Vance. Yeah, if you folks haven't read it or don't quite, you should read them. Even as an archaeological dig into RPGing, it's a fairly decent influence on the game that started it all. And they're pretty cool reads. Primer of Practical Magic, so this has got to be. Yep. Squalms and Curses. Yeah, buddy. Pardon me. Spell of the Omnipotent Sphere. Range self. This is a level 3. Duration varies. Casting time. 1 action. Save. See below. The spell of the Omnipotent Sphere is one of the most highly sought ensorcelments by those mages who prefer longevity to morbidity, because omnipotent spell of the Omnipotent Sphere, not omnipotent, omnipotent. Again, omnipotent, because omnipotent has various meanings to arcane proliferators. The spell has been modified over the aeons to have multitudinous functionalities. In addition to its primary purpose, protecting the ensorceler from everything. At least, such is the intent. Wow. And of course, you have your manifestations, your corruption, your misfire tables, and then you have your, yeah, it worked, or holy smokes. It was a grand slam. Out of the park. That's nice. I mean, heck, all right. Players Librum, 60 pages or so. Yeah. 59 actual useful pages. A couple ads or whatnot in the back. This. Oh, nice. This has just had. Oh, okay. On the back, 100 unusual landmarks. Nice. In the back of the primer of Practical Magic, we have 100 magician quirks. Severe countenance has a tendency to apply the spell of forlorn insistment on unwanted guests. Another D100. But anyways, this one is 102 useful pages. A couple pages of ads in the back as well. And the intimate anatomy of creatures. Another 100. This one's noteworthy airs and allurements. 100 noteworthy airs and allurements. Nice. And we have tables index, Earth index. And you could use these pages, but we'll say at least solid 94 pages. Useful material. Yeah, not too shabby. Random encounters, of course, by area. Patron spells Kron. We got, yeah, nice. This is really, really, really nice. Yeah, these guys knocked it out of the park with this one. That's for sure. I'm definitely going to be chomping on this. Definitely. Explore the singular world of Jack Vance's Dying Earth. Set in the distant last days of the world, where magic and science blend together and querulous sorcerers feud endlessly. With Dungeon Crawl Classics Dying Earth, you will discover the tools to play in Cudgel's and Riato's world. Seek the mighty pendulum, or fall to an indifferent grue while searching for scintillant baubles among the ensorcelled remains of ancient Earth. This box set contains comprehensive rules, options, and new material for the Dungeon Crawl Classics RPG, explicitly designed to capture the setting of the Dying Earth. Within, you will find new classes, creatures, patrons, spells, and more inspired by the Dying Earth stories for use in your DCC RPG game, including 4 new classes for DCC RPG: Magician, Vat Thing, Wayfarer, and Witch, as well as new rules for grudge tokens to track the resentments that characters accumulate with every minor imprecation they encounter. This set also includes a beautiful map of the world of Dying Earth, illustrated by Doug Kovacs, a copy of the Dungeon Crawl Classics rulebook, which is required to use this box set. So yeah, you gotta have the DCC rules. It's just added on goodness. And as you folks see, it is goodness. Lots of good stuff. Lots of fun stuff. Definitely useful. Definitely going to be fun. Let's see here. Let me put these back in order. That's 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2. Cha cha cha. What else we got? All right. I'm surprised you didn't grab the shadow. Yeah, me too. He loves this stuff, but what are you gonna do? You miss out, right? He'll get it. It's not. I don't think it's a Kickstarter only. I'm sure they will have this. I mean, some of the stuff obviously is Kickstarter exclusive, but he'll get it. He'll grab it. He will grab it. What is this? There's more magic and stuff. All right, I'll have to go through this and put what I want where in what box where. Set this stuff aside for now. Ooh, my coupon. Yeah, kids. Good stuff. Good haul I got today. That was really really stoked. Really happy. Yeah, so, all right, well, I'm bouncing out. I thank everyone for tuning in, commenting, liking, subscribing, and etc. Yeah, I'm hoping everyone's blessed, robust blessings, mental, physical, emotional, financial, spiritual health. Come on. I hope. And again, I appreciate everyone, tuning in and commenting and talking and going back and forth. I thank GM Zalco for his, getting my foot in the door with Foundry VTT, getting me started. I got some stuff earmarked. I'll be watching on YouTube today and digging more deeply into that. But yeah, guys, I appreciate it. I am going to drop out. And yeah, toodles, everyone. I mean, see you. Bye.